Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Kurt on Cougs. Quite a win tonight, and yeah, very exciting. Arguably one of the best BYU bowl victories all time. Like this one, up there with the great Holiday Bowl wins of the '80s, Cotton Bowl victory of '96, and yeah, just fantastic stuff. So happy to see it, and diving into this kind of overall thoughts. For one thing, a very balanced game, a great contribution from the BYU offense, special teams, defense. Very surprising result, but very exciting. Just great win. Capping off the season with 11 wins, which super impressive, honestly. Like super impressive because for one thing, the last time BYU had 11 wins was 2020. Now, no discredit to that team, but this team played a P5 schedule, so in my opinion, even more impressive. BYU's second year in a P4 conference, they're already doing this. I mean, doing it against, such, star players as Colorado had. Very impressive, very excited. And personally, I definitely have to agree with the MVPs that the Alamo Bowl gave out. LJ Martin played fantastically all night. The BYU rushing attack was key here. That BYU offensive line just overall played fantastically as well. Didn't allow a ton of pressure on Jake Ratzlaff. I believe he only got sacked twice, so not too bad there. As well as BYU manages to rush for, how much was it? About like 180, and that is including the knees taken at the end. So actually a little more than that. So fantastic job there. And then on the defensive side, Isaiah Glasker taking defensive MVP honors. Played so well, had that pick, some TFLs. He played really well. And yeah, probably most impressive thing by the defense, only allowing 2 yards of total rushing from Colorado. I'm very impressed by that. And so, great playing out there. Very happy to see it. And lost the turnover battle, but still doesn't end up mattering in the end. They did a great job containing Shadur Sanders. Got 4 sacks, got a lot of pressure, something we haven't seen a ton of this year. So really happy to see that. And so, and kind of looking back on this game, there's a couple plays that for me stand out as game changers here. And at least for momentum, I felt like the Harrison Taggart sack set a vibe early on, kind of that BYU, was very capable of keeping this Colorado offense in check, as well as just showing that for one thing, the BYU could get that pressure, which I guess is a big part of that. So that play right there, and then the Parker Kingston kick return. I feel like at that point it became pretty sure, like, hey, BYU can run away with this thing, and they did. They win big in this one. Huge win, lots of momentum going into next year. I've heard a lot of people saying that this will probably mean that BYU goes into next season ranked top 15, which just huge. A lot coming back from this team. Of course, you are losing a lot, especially on that defensive line, but with things from the transfer portal, other players that have already been developed, I feel like BYU has a chance to do very, very well next year. So really excited to see it. And I guess final thought here, love the balanced offense. BYU's defense making lots of chaos plays, really solid tackling. BYU special teams making a few special plays. And all around very happy with this. I'll probably be making another video sometime next week, focusing on kind of that off-season outlook for BYU. I would love to hear your thoughts. If you have any comments, feel free to leave them in the comments here, I guess. Or any questions you'd like me to answer, and I'll try to include as many responses as I can in that video next week. But big Cougar victory tonight. Very happy about it. Let's go Cougs.